All right, hey, this is Darren Gross. I just wanted to go over a certificate of liability for landlords real quick. Get on the right one here. Oops, there we go. Okay, the certificate of liability insurance is what the rental agreement or the lease agreement between the landlord and the tenant requires that the tenant provide to the landlord. This provides you proof that the tenant has insurance, and also will show you the limits, the dates of coverage, and it will name you as a certificate holder. More ideally, you want to be listed as an additional insured. So we're going to take a quick look at just what a certificate looks like and where we can find these things, what we're looking for. First thing is the top of the certificate. You'll see it says here the Certificate of Liability. Right here in the right across from the cord is the branded form, but Certificate of Liability, you want this liability. There are other forms, but you want to have it to be the liability. There's a date of issuance. In these boxes right here, you'll have the agent is the producer. Whoever the agent of the tenant will fill this in. The insured is your tenant. So if you've got ABC Yogurt, that will be the name of the company or the insured. Over here on the right, the contact is the producer, the insurance agent information, so how to get a hold of them. Here's where you're going to find the insurance company, the actual company that's providing insurance for your tenant. And in case they have multiple companies for multiple coverages, there are the letters A, B, C, D, E, F, etc. And so presumably if it's one carrier, the first carrier would be letter A. And let's just say that they're with International Mutual Insurance. So the company letter A would be International Mutual Insurance. As you scroll down here a little bit, what you'll see then is over here in this area on the left, there is a insured letter, which corresponds to up here. So as you come down to the lines of coverage, you've got your general liability, your automobile liability, umbrella, workers' comp. For a landlord, typically you want to make certain you have general liability. So there should be the letter of the carrier. General liability, it'll be either a claims made or an occurrence, most likely for a landlord, be an occurrence form. This box should be checked. This right here, additional insured sub-row waiver. You want to have this additional insured checked right here. So you'd have your X right here, the policy number. So this will give you the actual policy number. This will provide the dates of coverage, the from, and the to. And then over here, this is actually a sample certificate we use, but it shows the limits. Depending on what your limit requirements are in your rental agreement or your lease, these will be the limits you're looking for. Typically $1 million on the occurrence is what you want to make certain you have for public liability. You could have additional for your completed operations or your aggregate, which just means total payout in the policy period. Down below, if there's any special coverage notes, a lot of times in order to get the additional insured endorsement, there'll be some notation down here in the notation area. More than likely, though, in order to actually have the additional insured coverage, you'll receive an additional piece of paper from the policy that designates and tells exactly how you, the certificate holder, landlord, this is where you're listed. If you're a 123 Property Investor LLC, that would be your name, 123 Property Investor LLC, your address, and down here it should tell you that it will endeavor to notify you if the policy cancels. So those are the basics on a certificate of liability. Hopefully that helps. If you have any questions, please reach out, give me a call. Darren Gross at, Darren at jdarrengross.com.